Okay, I should be live. Alright, great. Sorry for that, everybody. First night shift of the marathon goes without a hitch, no problems. Alright. So, hello everybody, thanks for sticking around. I'm Ozzy. And this is a little game known as Drill Dozer. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro play and I'll start explaining exactly what the heck this game is. Okay, Drill Dozer. This is a little game made by Game Freak. Yeah, that Game Freak that makes Pokemon games. Turns out they make other games occasionally not Pokemon related. This was made back in 2006. And a pretty extremely late GBA title when you think about it, really. So, the main story of the game is you play as Jill. Jill is a thief who specializes in using this machine called the Drill Dozer. Recently, Jill's thief team that consists of her dad and two friends had their red gem stolen from them. And we have tracked it down to this location. Unfortunately, Dad can't help us because Dad got beat up. So it's up to Jill and the Drill Dozer. So one thing you'll notice right away as I'm doing these dashes, you're not supposed to be able to dash like that. Also, we're here introduced to the tutorials that remind me I can press R to drill. One of the kind of interesting things I always liked about this game for a Game Boy Advance game was the fact that it was a Game Boy Advance game that actually made the shoulder buttons a part integral to the gameplay and not just a quick shortcut command for spells or something stupid. Hitting R will spin the drill right. Hitting L spins the drill left. Alright. Here we're also introduced to another kind of little thing in the game. These are self-repairing doors. We need to upgrade our drill. And we get that by collecting these. Now we have the ability to shift gears. And this is probably one of the more fun things about this game. Is you can press R at the right time, you can shift up, and your drill's power will increase. And if I had to put a comparison to it, the timing for it is pretty lenient, but to do it fast in this game as a speedrun, it's almost kind of like timing your reloads back in Gears of War. If anybody's here ever cares about Gears of War. But as I was saying about the dashes, normally when you dash in this game, there's like a brief moment where Jill cannot move or dash again. Turns out if you cause her to peek her head out just very briefly by just kind of wiggling the D-pad, Jill will peek her head out and it resets the animation. One other thing I will say as well, this game actually, well, it controls very well. They really tried to emphasize that you're controlling a giant drill machine, essentially. So your jumps actually have a lot of weight to them. Your movement has a lot of weight to it. And as such, you really don't have like a lot of maneuverability. Alright, I'm gonna try and go for this little skip here, just so I can avoid drilling this block. Come on. There we go. So yeah, basically, one other thing I was talking about earlier about Game Freak making this game back in 2006. Game Freak makes very interesting little side projects. Obviously, the first game they ever made was a game on the Sega Genesis called Pulseman. And then they made this game. Alright, now we got the third and final gear. Not only do we have our drill completely powered up now, but we also get this accompanying theme. Enjoy the theme. You will hear it a lot. One of the nice things about getting to gear level 3 is you can spin your drill and just hold the R button down and it'll never stop spinning unless you stop spinning it yourself for some reason. Uh-oh. I left my door slightly ajar and now my cat has decided to make her presence known. No, kitty. Don't distract me right now. Don't. Okay, stop, kitty! This is a tank! You fight a tank! Usually not with a cat involved. You drill the tank, you get through! Okay, the cat's going away. We're gonna use our drill, spin the drill right, and open the shutter. And now we need to lower the shutter because it also lowers the platform, but we don't need to close it all the way. We just need to lower it just enough. No, I was... Grr. So close. That was not cat RNG there. Anyways, that's the first stage. It's pretty much just a tutorial area explaining a lot of the main mechanics, but one nice thing I really like about this game as a design as a whole is each area is built around a new mechanic of some kind that uses your drill in some unique way. No two levels are ever the same. Alright, we get a little bit of story about the whole red diamond being stolen from us. We don't really care about that. Though I really love the pun they put in this game. The boss of the game, his name is Doug. As in, Dig Dug. Okay, something else you might have noticed when I'm picking up is sometimes enemies and various blocks I destroy will drop these little green chips. Chips are the currency in this game. And I do want to pick up a significant amount of them, because chips will let me upgrade my health eventually when I get a certain amount. And chips also is kind of like your continues in this game. If you die, it costs 50 chips to come back and play. Otherwise, you reload your save. So, hope I don't die, guys, because I don't have 50 chips, and I didn't save my game. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, here we also have these jelly blocks, and it introduces the fact that you can basically drill into them forever, they will never be destroyed. But it also introduces the kickback mechanic, where if you spin your drill one way, and then amidst spinning it, hit the opposite drill spin button, the drill will come to a complete stop, and it will the resulting kickback will send you flying backwards in the other direction. Depending on how fast you're spinning your drill, the further you get sent back. Anyways, this is kind of just a cute little mini boss. It's always 3 phases. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. The only thing I can do to spin it up is try to line the enemies up like that, just to kill them off really quickly. Anyways, worth it. And because I'm not crazy, and I don't really want to die for a marathon, I'm picking that up. That's just a little health capsule. Now see these blocks to my right here? I can't destroy them. At all. Turns out in this game, you can also use your chips to upgrade your drill in order to drill through certain blocks. Upgrading your drill doesn't increase your attack power, so it's not worth it in a speedrun to save up the chips in order to get those upgrades. But in New Game Plus, you get those. And New Game Plus can take a lot of skips and shortcuts that you can't normally do in any percent. Alright, I kind of have to wait here for a moment. Because, come on. There you are. Ah! Sometimes that enemy's not right there. Good, I actually managed to get through that part without taking too much damage. Alright, you notice the screen locks here. This is considered a battle area. I have to kill a certain amount of little nukes here. They always die very quickly. But one thing I am trying to look for is sometimes they can drop chips, and I want to grab those when I can. Alright. Time for another tank fight. The exact type of tank. The only difference is, well, we don't have gear level 3, so we can only spin up the gear level 2. Oh, he had a friend. Here we're gonna see some fun use with kickback. Whee! Whee! They can't do anything to stop me. And this is actually really important for me in the time here. I want to destroy both of these tanks at the exact same time possible. And there we go. By destroying them like that, it actually skips a little animation one of them would do if you had killed one of them without doing that. The guy basically, one of the guys in tanks is like, "You killed my friend!" I get angry. I pump my fist together and get red in the face. Alright. Here we actually have to spin the drill level 3. And then use kickback to get across. Again, like I said, the faster you're spinning your drill when you do kickback, the greater force. No, enemy RNG made me miss the cycle. Oh yeah, now the game decides to teach you about dashing to get under small gaps. Thanks, game. I would never have guessed I could do that. Yeah, my health is getting low, I know. But once we get through this room, we're pretty much golden on health, or on health stuff. Oh, get me out of that spot. Here, I'm gonna grab this just in case, because sometimes the enemies up here sometimes hit me and I die. Obviously bad. Like that. Yep, that would have been game over. Oh, hey, it's our red jewel we've been trying to go after. Anyways, this is Krug. He's the main antagonist of this game. He's the one who beat up your dad, took your red jewel, and now he's getting away. So, let's go chase after him, get our fruit gusher back, and go home. How does that sound? That sounds good to me. And this is why you don't normally worry about your health. Usually right before a major boss fight, they give you a capsule that gives you one full energy tank's worth of health back. And we really wanted to pick that health up too, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage boosting in this fight. Alright guys, time for some good old drill on drill action. Whose drill is the drilliest? And here's why we really want to take damage. We want to destroy those bombs. Because as soon as all the bombs are off the screen, he'll do his next attack and we can damage him. Oh! Oh, that happens sometimes. That's a glitch where you sometimes the drill you're drilling against hits you through your own drill. But there we go. So that happens sometimes. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. No! Give me my fruit gusher back! And into the mouth. And he's going to spit out a bunch more bombs that we're also going to want to destroy. And finish them off. Also, get used to this explosion image. They like to use it a lot. Sadly, Krug has been following the Dr. Eggman laws of science and has built a hover chair in all of his machines, so we're going to have to chase him again into the next stage. Anyways, this is when we learn about the shop and whatnot. You know what, I'm actually going to save just in case. Anyways, on to the next stage, the Art Museum. We found out there's another gem, supposedly here at the this Art Museum vault. Alright, first, we can go right or left here. We want to go left first. This way leads to our first gear of the level. Oh yeah, that's something else I forgot to mention. Your gears break after every level, except for the first one. So you have to go through the level and find them again. Oh, we also have a new mechanic here. These are air ducts. If an air duct is red, you have to spin your drill right in order to go through it. If it's blue, you need to spin your drill left. Right now, it's kind of slow going through them just because your gear is just level 1. But as you can see, that's quickly going to change. Get through here. And we got our second gear already. And we needed to grab that gear, or else that self-repairing barrier, well, we wouldn't be able to get past it. But now that we have second gear, drilling through the air ducts is a lot faster. Alright, here we're also introduced to the idea that you can pick up certain things, carry them, and prove that how bad a security system can truly be. Alright, now that we've got that, we can go over here. And break through this. Break through this. Wow, they didn't drop a single chip. That's insane. I've seen tons of chips drop there. Chip RNG is weird. Alright, New mechanic, boys. These lift you can actually stick your drill into and ride them up. You can also switch between the left and right side. It's also handy for kickback as well. There we go, there's some chips. Like I said, I need to get about 250 chips. The small ones are obviously 1 chip. There's a slightly bigger chip that's about 10, I think. And then there's the Mondo chips. Mondo chips are like 50. Unfortunately, Mondo chips only are found in very specific blocks, and we can't get to any of them. Alright, another battle room with lasers. Alright, I have to kill this enemy here. I hate this particular enemy because of the shields. Because I have to go around them like that in order to destroy them. And if I didn't kill that enemy there, I couldn't carry that painting to reveal faulty security. Here's also another shortcut. I really wish I could draw through that block, because that way I wouldn't have to go all the way over here, destroy this, and drill through this. But alas, I can't. Okay, I'm a little short on chips, I'm going to grab those. Also, here's dog RNG! No, bad dog! No! Stop. Bad dog. That dog is the worst out of all the dogs, because the way he spawns off screen, his position will be completely random. I can't control him. He's just a loose cannon dog. Grab this painting, put it here, faulty security revealed. Don't get hit by the enemy! Damn it. So close. Gonna have to wait here for him. Need to get to gear level 2, get across. Again, if we had an upgraded drill, we wouldn't have to need to do that, but it's not like we're losing a ton of time. And here we have a very obvious puzzle. Can you guess where this goes? If you guess here, you're right. Alright, we have another little battle room here, but these enemies aren't too bad. They're always pretty much going to be in a good position. And you do want to kill them off as quickly as possible. Because that causes the curtain to raise. Dog! Take it. Okay. Much better doggo fight. And I want to stand right here. Yep. There's a couple places in this game where you actually want to stand in very specific spots, because Jill needs to stand in that very specific spot in order for the next event to happen. Anyways, drill. Turns out, if you just stand like really close to this boss will always do this particular attack, which you counter and go for this. If you stand too far away from this boss, she likes to do this kind of like ramming attack, which you can't counter. But otherwise, it's a pretty simple fight. Alright, and that is the end of that stage. So, we have successfully infiltrated. However, with the next stage, we're going to be back to gear level 1, and our next goal is going to be finding a way into the vault. We'll be back here later. Do these. By the way, I want to definitely take this moment since there's not a whole lot new to explain here. Thank you guys for all the donations so far. I was very happy to wake up this morning and see that we're already over 1/3 of the way to our goal. Also, this is Evil Pac-Man. He doesn't know how to turn right. Alright, at least we're done with the parts where we aren't stuck in drill level 1. And the return of Evil Pac-Man. I'll give him credit, he is tenacious. But he's not very smart. Again, I really don't care about taking damage right now. These things do so little damage because the game expects that you probably haven't saved up enough money in order to upgrade your health. You could, but that'd be a lot of luck. Getting 250 chips by this point in the game is actually pretty hard. Come on, don't get closer, don't get closer, don't get closer. Okay, good. If an enemy hits you while you're trying to spin your drill, you will stop spinning it. Alright, here's our first lock we have to change here. The code is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds like the password, the passcode to some idiot's locker number. No! Go away, doggy. Luckily, I do not have to fight that doggy. But I do have to fight the enemies in this room, because the screen works. Hopefully I get some good chip drop here. Okay, getting a little bit more. That was alright. It would have been nice if I got 2 more chips out of that fight. Oh! I suppose this is as good time as any to introduce the cops! Who apparently have EMP technology. This is a little mini game you have to do here. You actually have to control the water fountain here and use it to douse the EMP bombs before they go off in your face. They don't do that much damage, so I really don't have to play this mini game too much if I wanted to, but the more bombs you destroy, the faster this goes. Ow. And we're done. That takes care of that minigame, but we're not quite done with this water fountain. We do need to use it for 2 things. Turns out the water pressure on this water fountain is so strong it can support my weight. Unfortunately, these little horns up there makes it so I can't even jump over that enemy, so I'm just gonna have to take the damage. Alright. This password I always hate remembering, but I'm forcing myself to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. I always get my left and my rights mixed up with passwords. I'm especially happy I didn't do it today. Alright, 3rd gear. Alright, we need that water fountain. And we're gonna have to make it go to the left. Ow. I'm not the only one who actually says ow when I take damage in the video game. Am I? Oh, not. Alright, I actually want to make sure I don't get hit by that laser while carrying a painting. If you take damage while doing it, you'll drop the painting will break, and you'll have to reset the room. Anyways, we got a moment to sit here. What's down here? Nothing. hate that enemy. Sometimes she minds her own business. Other times she loves to come over and hit you for a stick. I don't like the stick. Okay, we're through that area. Alright, password is... not that. I accidentally hit the wrong button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is the game lagging? Shouldn't be. Here. Slow down, go that far. And the return of evil Pac-Man. Ah, come on, drill. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble with hitting the L button properly with shifting. And I let go prematurely. That's just me being bad, though. I like this part of the game. It's kind of like a Sonic level with just kind of the corkscrews and everything. And for the most part, as long as you're holding the R button, it's pretty automatic. Alright. I believe... yep, here we go. Guys, time for the first instance of RNG. Say hello to RNG Crab. RNG Crab loves to troll me. Oh, hey! That's good RNG. Come on. Bad. Good. Oh, nice. Best 2 out of 3. Not bad at all. That's above average luck, honestly. Alright, now with all the lucks open, we can spin this. And we're in the safe. Gold! Gold everywhere! Hey, but that's what we're here for. Wait, that's not red. Anyways, say hello to next RNG fight. This is Police Bot. Police Bot sometimes likes to throw her handcuffs in a boomerang fashion. We really don't want that. This is fun. Come on, no boomerangs. No boomerangs. Okay, come on, no more boomerangs. I don't ask for much. One more no boomerang. She has such the weirdest amount of HP. This would be a three-phase fight if they did it right. Okay! Okay! I somehow killed her without a boomerang. Even though I got a boomerang. That's insane. I don't even want to describe that. What I just did right there. The only thing I will say is that I don't really want to fight these enemies so much, I just kind of want to knock them away. And we're done with the fight. So all things considered, that was pretty good. In terms of RNG. Well, it's not red, but I'll take it. Alright, off to the next level, the Crew Ruins. This is the part of the game where everything gets spooky. Alright. Let's see. How spooky is it? Well, for starters, we have skeletons. They go down exactly how skeletons should to a drill. Very easily. No, honestly, the skeletons aren't that spooky. I'll admit that. But you know what is? Ghosts. Mysterious vines that block your path. Also, these skeletons here are particularly annoying because their head explode into noxious gas. So honestly, I really don't like killing the skeletons if I don't have to. Okay, this boulder obviously has a lot of knockback. It takes forever to destroy that thing with the drill. So it's better just take the hit. Besides, the game's like, hey, you probably took damage. Take this. Alright. You know why this place is so spooky? You know why I really do not like this level? Main reason why is right around the corner. Cat boos! I hate cat boos! No, go away, cat boo! No! Go away, cat boo! No! The cat boo's annoying even after you kill them! Alright. Now we're introduced to another kind of like little new mechanic here. Turns out, you can completely say, screw you, physics! If you're spinning a drill level 3, and you can kind of just cross a gap like this. This area without taking any unnecessary damage. Another reason why I really don't like this level that much, they like to throw a lot of unnecessarily large, thick blocks at you. Luckily you can ignore most of them, but it's still kind of annoying. Oh, also, gotta move, move! And we're through. This room is just really kind of slow, no matter what you do. But you actually surprisingly have little room for error, because of just how long drilling through these takes anyway. If I screw up, I fall on spikes. I don't die to spikes in this game. I just take a little bit of portion of damage and the room resets, which is pretty significant time loss, honestly. Alright, now the game kind of wants you to do that little, to fight gravity mechanic as well, to get over these spikes, but I don't care. I can walk on spikes for days. Alright, more cat boos. And these I actually do have to fight. This is the main reason why I do not like the cat boos. The screen is locked until every little spirit goes off screen, and he can randomly fire these at you. No, don't. Bad luck. It's possible for him to fire 2 at a time each, so it's only 2 cycles rather than 3 cycles, but what can you do? They're cat boos, they do what they want. Ooh, nice chips. Okay, I should have enough chips for the upgrade after the next chapter. Fortunately, I have to wait for this platform. There's never a cycle where it's ever good. Alright, time for the boss of this stage. This boss is actually really tricky to do in a speedrun. Because if you time it wrong, you're gonna completely miss it. Here, you'll see exactly what I have to do here. Go onto this, kick back, aim down, and fall on top of this. The first one is always the easiest. It gets a little bit more erratic in his movements. Oh, why was I aiming up? That's weird. Okay, last one. And we're done. Alright, now that we're done with that part, we can continue on and begin the next level. I should be good on chips. Oh yeah, for those who are curious, well, finding a physical copy of this game isn't the most difficult thing ever. If you happen to be a Wii U owner, this game is on the Wii U Virtual Console. It came out on the Virtual Console actually a couple months ago, so it's still fairly recent. And it's the best way to play the game, in my opinion. It even still supports Rumble. Alright, we're introduced to the Hag Twins. They look for the diamond in the ruins because they believe it'll give them the power of youth again. Unfortunately, they already kind of lack the ingenuity to defeat me. They do have funny music, though. This boss fight is incredibly basic. Just spin your drill to block the shots, and when they turn around, aim for essentially the somewhat glowy spot on their weakness thing. You know what I mean. And that takes care of them. They do drop this, though. A propeller that we are now going to attach to the front of our drill. And say hello to the water level, which, in my opinion, has some of the best music in the game. So, obviously, this is a huge mechanical change in terms of how you move. For one, you have a lot of momentum to your movement underwater. It is really hard to be precise. it is pointless for me to even try to attempt to dodge enemies. Even though it stops me, the fact that your movement is so weighty does not help. Nice! That was really nicely lined up. Back into the drink. Alright, with this enemy, I actually have to just get away from it, because it's kind of shocking. And now attack it. Take that, Starmie. It's Game Freak, it's totally Starmie. I want to drill through this one so I can avoid the bombs. Alright, here we have these bubbles. Cool thing about these bubbles is if you drill into them, this happens. Whee! Oop, too far. Here we have these currents that you pretty much need to go along with until this part right here. You want to start drilling, trying to get out of it. One fun fact here, they really want to encourage the fact that your drill basically can be used to stop you from moving by bonking the objects and spikes. And I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to the music. Because we are now Gear 3. And the music changes over to this, which is still good, but I really like the water level music in this game. Okay, I really want to make sure... Oh, no! Damn it. Fell too far. No, Starmie, don't get me, don't get me. Okay. You would think that you could probably drill level 3 all the way through the waterfall there, but it's just infinitely slower, and it's almost impossible to do it. They really want you to kind of be like a... That's the one thing about this game. It's very much an explorative puzzle game. It may look like you can cheese some things, but in reality you can't. Like right here. Despite me being able to walk on most spikes in this game, those spikes are treated differently. They're considered room reset spikes. I believe this is the second to last room before we go fight the boss. Oh, the next boss. Oh, man. Do I have some... I've got some nice things to say about that boss. Alright, bounce. What? Bounce. Bounce. Bounce again. Bounce one more time for good measure. Alright, here we go. Time for good ol' RNG fish. This boss will send out 2 attacks at you. One of which, you can't really do anything other than dodge. The other, you have to reflect back at him. It is completely random which ones he fires. Oh, that's some good luck. That's what we want him to fire, because we can reflect that. We need him to reflect... fire 2 of those, though. Ah. Come on. RNG fish. And he's gonna send a wave of fishies at us, which we just dodge out of the way. And then this blue orb's gonna pop randomly somewhere. There it is. Now, you would think to swim away from the current, but it turns out if you take damage right there, it speeds up the fight a little slightly. Come on. Bah. Hey, there we go. Well, as long as you fire the next... Yes! Okay, that's decent RNG. Not the worst. Not the best. The best has been essentially 2 dirt clods. I always call them dirt clouds for some reason. If you can fire 2 of the dirt clouds in a row, that's the best. Come on. Yes! Good. Oh! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, RNG fish. Thank you. And we're done. Sorry if my mic peaked there, but I was just so loud. I don't get that luck often. Okay, so that was actually a really good water level. Yeah, that was also not a red gem. It was blue. Probably blueberry flavor. Okay, time to buy an upgrade. Hey, we have 300 chips. That's good. Means I can afford to die. And that is the one and only upgrade we will get in this entire game. No more health. This is it. That's what makes any percent particularly brutal, in my opinion. Health management is so important. Alright. The city. The city level is arguably the longest level in the entire game. I would actually have to time out if one other level is a little bit longer than this one, but I feel like this one's the longest. Just a little bit longer. Oh, bad news, guys. It turns out the police is back after us again, and they have upgraded their forces. Also, a new block type. These are time blocks. If it's not obvious what they do, after a short period of time, they reappear after you destroy them. How many chips would it need to collect to purchase all upgrades? A ridiculous amount. Easily over 5,000. Also, we have these things. If you use the kickback mechanic in this game, instead of launching you horizontally, these launch you vertically. Oh, see that up there? That's a chest. In this game, there is a number of chests hidden through every level, but most of them you cannot get until you've upgraded your drill in order to drill from certain blocks. The items in the chest aren't like any particular upgrade or anything of the sort like that. They're just more like collectibles, essentially. Alright, this enemy right here, you actually have to attack from the front, tempt him over, go to the other side, and drill him. Well, here's the thing, you can go back and replay any level you've previously beaten before at any time in the game. So, it's just a matter of farming the chips, really. There's definitely two levels in particular that give the best chips. Okay, a nice little damage boost just to get up that ledge a little faster. And I really don't need to fight this enemy, but if I have to kill him to just not take as much damage. By the way, I'm going to be taking a lot more damage boost in this level. A crazy amount of damage boosting, actually, all things considered. That's why it's so important to upgrade your health. I would die twice over if I didn't upgrade it. Out of my way. Okay, drill this up. Nice, made it just in time. I really don't like this enemy, but we have to kill it. Ah, come on. Oh my god, this enemy is driving me crazy. I didn't need to pick up those chips, but it was just... I don't know why. Habit. You see money, you pick it up, right? That's what you do. Alright, this train segment, despite what you may think, is not an auto-scroller. Which I'm thankful. It's like the first, like, on the top of a train. It's not an auto-scroller. What a concept! In fact, you're supposed to like drill through all these things, but that's slow, so we just damage boost through them. However, we are gonna grab this health since we do take so much damage. Okay, we're through. Go up this way, back up here, kick here, 2, get to this. We can go grab third gear. And we do need to use it to get up here. Like I said before, the higher you're spinning your drill, the bigger the kickback. Alright, unfortunately, this is kind of where it slows down a bit, because even though we have Gear 3, these blocks take forever to drill through. And there's just no other way around them. I've tried a couple of kickback tricks that I know of to try and get past all these, but none of it really works. Even in a task setting, I just couldn't do it. In fact, one of the ways I learned how to speedrun this game was somebody tried to make a task for this game, and it got rejected because honestly the task was really bad. But a lot of the ideas he put into the task were interesting enough. I was able to kind of more or less adapt to my own style. Oh yeah, the Jill was a Smash trophy. I forgot about that. Oh, this enemy is really easy and pathetic. We kill it, and then we move on with our lives. Now, the game expects you to do this little spin this down in order to create a platform to go across, but you can just walk on spikes. You have another little kind of like puzzle that the game basically says there's multiple spots you can like dash to get through the gaps, but things are in the way. Alright. Jump. You actually don't need to kill those enemies. Even though this looks really tight, it actually isn't. Whee! Alright, see if I can do this just right. Nope, a little more. There we go. So just so I can fit through that gap. And I actually have to kill this enemy. There we go. This enemy right here, though, is the bane of my existence. I hate that enemy so much. You actually need to... Ooh, make sure that's locked into place. You want to weaken that block so you're not spending all the time drilling it, so you can make it in time before that starts screwing back in place. And drill that in a little more just so I can get enough gap. And I really want this health for the boss. Because this next boss... Oh, did I mention this boss is also RNG? And crazy hard RNG sometimes? Like, unfairly hard RNG sometimes? But hey, at least it's the right colored gem this time. Alright, the gimmick of this fight is it's PlaySpot 2.0. This time with missile launcher attachment. The missile that she fires will either be red. If it's red, you need to spin left. If it's blue, you need to spin right. The number on the background represents the amount of hits the missile can take before it explodes. You need to make sure it appears on 0 when it goes back into our on cam. And that's pretty much the fight. Now that I've said all that, the number on the back of the screen is going to be random. And the missile's color is going to be random. So you have to divide your attention between the two. And sometimes she can fire the missile and it'll be 1, in which case you hit it, it blows up in your face. So now that said, I'm going to make sure I don't die. Because it may look like the fight's over. It's not. For me, this is arguably the hardest boss in the game, casually. Okay, I want to try and get this missile to be on a 5. I screwed that up. No! She fired! Shoot, I was expecting to go to 1. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect RNG. Okay, I'm gonna focus here. Oh, never mind, she made up for it. Come on, one more. One more. Whoop, that's a 1. That's a 1 as well? Back-to-back ones? I hate you. And that was a 2. I hit the wrong button. Stop with the 1s! Oh my god, I hate you. Boss is done. Wow, that was incredibly bad luck. Again, if she fires a 1, the missile will blow up in my face if I try to reflect it back at her. That was pretty frustrating. Unfortunately, not a lot I can do about it. Now, the longest level in the game is immediately led by one of the shortest levels in the game. Starts off pretty simple. The typical time block. Drill through that. Get hit by that. Deal with waves of mooks. And we already have gear 2. Game likes to throw a lot of enemies in this corridor. I don't feel like fighting them. And began another return of the Hex Twins! This fight's fun, because you get to do this. Oop. Accidentally let go of the R button too soon. That looks pretty simple so far, right? You twirl them around, they fling all over the place, but now the room's getting a little smaller. You do not want to be hit while they're flinging around like that, or else you have to do it this again. That was really bad luck. My positioning was terrible. Now the room gets a little even tinier. Hopefully I don't get hit here. Oh, that's perfect. Whee! And with that, guys, we got another propeller. Now this time, We drill the oxygen. And just kind of like how the water level introduced a whole different way of moving, this does as well. Because just like you would think, if you're not spinning your drill, you're starting to fall pretty fast. Luckily, the game understands that being without gear level 3 with this thing really sucks. So they give it to you fairly fast. One thing you can do to help control your air movement is, for example, right now I'm holding the R button to spin my drill right. You can make yourself hover in place by holding the opposite button. So I'm holding R and L at the same time to make myself not move upwards, and I can just kind of go left like this without going up, and release it to continue to climb upwards. And nice! That's actually really tight to move through that. Again, movement is really, really picky with the flight controls. You have a lot of weight. Do this. That mine almost hit me. No, no, that enemy, that dirtbag. Come on, let me up, let me up, let me up. Alright, we're already at the boss. Ain't that great? Here's the boss. This is the weather control device. And the good doctor over here says, hey, I'm gonna use this thing, and with the power of the red diamond, I'm gonna Cthulhu it. This, for many, is the hardest boss in the game casually, because you're still getting used to the air controls, and the game throws this at you. This first part's kind of tricky. Because visibility kind of sucks, obviously. Alright, we're through that first phase. Second phase. This part is actually easier for the speedruns. You'll see here in a moment. These little things up here have wind and will knock you around. And that's why. If you time it right, you can actually get launched all the way up here. You take a little damage, but you get up there much faster. I could have done that way better, though. My timing was really bad. Oh, also this part really sucks, too. To any of ever played this game and fought this boss knows exactly how much this sucks. Like that. What? Okay, we should be good. Good. Yeah, as you can see, the lightning will always hit you, no matter what, once you get to the top, and it just knocks you down. Oh, it's also not... We haven't won. Luckily, this phase is a lot easier. Just start getting your drill up to level 3. These little things he fires at you, you can destroy. It's not a big threat. Then he starts charging his laser beam. Just dodge out of the way and poke. If you're gear level 3, when you poke him, it'll always deal 1/3 of his health. So naturally, you want to make sure you're keeping your drill spinning that high. Okay. Now he's going to try and fake you out. When he fires his laser, he's going to fire a second one. And done. Alright guys, we did it! We finally got our red, not Chaos Emerald back! It's about time. I guess all that's left to do is to go back to our trailer. No problem, right? Here comes our trailer right now. Everything looks just fine. What? Oops. Wrong trailer. Anyways, guys, let's go to prison. So, interesting enough, even though we're thrown in jail and they've searched they've obviously searched our person, they still can't find the diamond that we just picked up. And unfortunately, Jill's in jail. And there's not a thing she can do. And the drill dozer is locked up here. But what's this? The drill dozer's moving on its own, as if it was being controlled by a 4-person party. So, yeah, we're controlling the drill dozer without Jill in it right now. Unfortunately, without Jill, the drill dozer only runs at half capacity. So, our jump is pathetic. We can't dash. I do not like this enemy room. These enemies spawn very randomly. Okay, we're done with it. However, there is one unique thing you can do without Jill. And it's right here. If you hit B, you can shut down and go totally stealth mode and not get detected by these lasers. That was really close. I almost got caught there. The laser had gone off. That would happen. The red blocks would go away and I would have fallen to my death. I'm actually really trying hard not to take any unnecessary damage as well. Oh, hi Jill. We're coming for you, don't worry. I'm going to want to save as much health as I have currently for later. I'm going to be damage boosting a crap ton. Okay, these turrets are kind of interesting. They don't fire bullets, they fire goop. The goop gets on you, you can't spin your drill. You kind of have to like mash the... like this in order to get it off. Kind of annoying. But at least it doesn't do damage. And a little touching moment there. The main reason why we all want the red jewel, not just because it's powerful or anything, but the diamond was left by Jill's mother who passed away when she was born. So it's more of a family treasure than anything else. Alright, now that Jill is back in the drill dozer, we can shut off security. Thank God, I hate security. I want to go this way, right? We're essentially kind of backtracking to where the drill dozer was in the first place. Alright, let's see if I can do this right. Yep. Some goop on me. I really don't want the goop when I'm trying to drill this. Going through that room fast is actually really tricky. Because again, you can't spin your drill if you got goop on you. It's goopy. Hit this switch, and a platform lowers. If it isn't obvious, these enemies are not worth fighting, and the enemies right here are worse. I hate these enemies casually. They're never worth it. The only way to damage them is to drill into their hand, but if you drill for too long, they actually backslam you into a wall, doing massive damage. Alright, new mechanic here. You actually have to be spinning your drill according to the number that you're about to hit. Yes! Nice. Jumped over that guy. These guys have such large hitboxes, it's actually really hard to get over them. Oh! Say hello to my friend! This guy fires instantly killing poisonous bullets. Damn. It's possible to do this room really fast, so I'm gonna try it one more time. Otherwise, I'll try and play it safe. There. What? I was through! I had that game. There we go. Oh! This guy is back again. This time I really can't play it. Really? I had my drill! Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, you pretty much have to play it like this every time. Or he does that. This guy is not my friend. Oh my god, the R button. Oh my god, the R button. Why didn't you go off? Okay, there we go. Wow, I took a lot of unnecessary damage. That sucked. And obviously I lost a lot of time. Wow, I almost missed that. Give me that health. You didn't see anything. Okay, another battle room. This one's actually kind of annoying because obviously you got the turrets to deal with on top of the enemies. And they fire pretty randomly too. They fire like 1 or 2s or 3s. Wow, that was actually pretty good. Alright. Here we are. This is the main reason why I've been trying to save as much health as possible. This minigame throws a certain amount of explosives. And you're normally supposed to drill to defuse them like that. Or you can, you know, blow them up with your face. I actually wanted to drill defuse a couple of them. Usually ones that are really quick to defuse, like that. I'll drill myself, but long ones, like this one, I'm gonna blow up in my face. Okay. Last one. I can't afford to take any more damage now. What? 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 What happened? I defused that bomb! I don't understand! I've never seen that! Ever! Whatever, I got full health. I'm going to blow up more with my face. It's worked so well in the past, hasn't it? Oh, no, that's really long. There we go. I don't even, guys. I don't even. Well, that pretty much rips any hope I had of getting a decent time. Wow. Anyways, we're at the boss. Don't worry, guys. I'll come under estimate. There's no way I won't get under estimate with this run, but I was kind of hoping I'd get PB or world record during this, but that was so bad. That was so bad. I can't even be upset. It's just hilarious. Anyways, this is Robo Prison. Robo Prison fires lasers. He fires missiles. The only thing he doesn't do is make a cocktail. He also tries to do this. And we need to go inside and drill from the inside out. But we're on a time limit though, so we gotta go fast. Alright, that's one. we have to do that 2 more times. Now he's going to mix up his pattern a bit. The missiles have now homing properties to them. What? I actually hit that enemy? I heard the little boom that signifies you killed an enemy. I never knew you could hit that enemy. Alright, now this time he likes to try and fake you out. Like that! I actually find it's a little bit more likely he won't fake you out if you're jumping in the air. But sometimes he does this for like ever. Oh my god, please. Dude. Please. Oh my god, please. Thank you! So I lost a little bit more time to do that RNG. I shouldn't have shifted there. Why did I shift? And we're good. And we got the green Chaos Emerald. We'll hop back in the trailer and mail this off to Knuckles as quickly as possible. But apparently there's another diamond. There's a black one out there. And Krug has it. And he decides, hey, guys, look what I've been working on. That's right. It's a giant drilling missile. And I'm sending it to your base. Okay, so we're heading back to our base. Here's the thing, our base is mostly underground, so we got some time, but Jill's dad, Boss Dig Dug, is still at the bottom of that base. We need to hurry up and stop this drilling missile. From the inside out. This is actually one of the most dangerous levels in the game because there's so much damage boosting. So, excuse me if I go a little quiet trying to not die here. Uh-oh. No! Cat, no! Don't climb up. Do not. Do not climb. Cat RNG! Managed to avoid taking damage there. Oh, really? Knockback? That sucks. Oh well. Because I missed that cycle, I can actually avoid taking a little damage there. Okay, the cat has moved away to the window. I'm good. Fortunately, we are going to take some damage. Nice jumping me. Almost made that. But we're good. That section's actually really hard to do fast. So much for trying to not take damage there, but okay. Alright, now we actually have a timer. And now we're also introduced to more explosives! These also lag the game pretty hard. It's just a matter. These are just a matter of knowing which blocks you actually need to break. you do not want to take damage by the bombs. They actually do a crap ton of damage. Question, who designs a missile like this? I understand, the missile is meant to drill things, but why? Why this interior? Alright, we're at the bottom. Here we actually need to reverse the drill, right? To stop it. So we're doing that. Alright, one more. And we're done. And we successfully stopped the drill. So now that we stopped it, we're gonna set the drill to reverse and have it drill out of our home. Unfortunately, this game follows the Metroid rules of anything with more explosions. Whatever you're currently in, you must escape before it blows up in your face. And you gotta keep moving too, or else the explosions will catch up to you. And you'll die. And we have successfully escaped the boom. But we're not quite yet done, though. See, Gizmo, our friend, came up with this ingenious idea about how to get the missile set to reverse. Unfortunately, setting it to reverse has overloaded the engines. And it's starting to overheat. So we use this coolant chip, and we kind of have to move it back and forth to keep this needle fairly centered for a short period of time. There's really not a whole lot else to this part. Sometimes the ground will shake, the screen will go black, and power gets cut out. But other than that, as long as you don't let it get too far to the left or too far to the right, this is pretty simple. And get back in there. Pop. Power went out. And that should be it. Alright guys, successful! We have kept the engines cooled, and now we can set this thing into reverse. Now let me just label it and package it. Please return to sender. But that explosion only revealed this. Say hello to Krug's Doom Dozer. With it, he shall conquer the world by flattening it. Alright guys, final level in the game. This is not that very long of a level. In fact, I probably still can get to under 220. There's only one way, unfortunately, to get on top of the Doom Dozer. Totally necessary slow motion. No, turn left! Turn left! Our boys in the trailer, we don't know what happened to them. If they're even alive. Radio signal is silent. We must press on. Something you guys might have noticed in the last level, and you'll also notice in this level, because everything is really serious right now, you will not get the third gear music. Also, say hello to the surface-to-air missiles. I really don't like them. They have surprisingly good accuracy. I have died on this level because of the surface-to-air missiles. Alright. See if I can get over this enemy. Good. Over this one. Nice. This one I always have to take a hit. Alright. This is actually a really narrow gap. Large gap to get across. Okay. kill. No, I didn't hold left far enough. Darn. Whatever. He's dead. That's the important part. Falling down once is not bad. Falling down multiple times. Yeah. Alright, this next screen is, for me, the most annoying part. There's these totems here that you have to drill through this to get past. And then you've got the missiles coming down. And like I said, those missiles are surprisingly accurate. Like that! They could shoot through those gaps, which is insane. Oh my god, I actually... This is always really cathartic. You just hold R and just go nuts. However, as soon as you drill through this pillar here, stop! Spinning your drill here with all the explosions actually just creates more lag. Bad news, guys. Even though we beat the Doom Dozer, Krug is still around. And our Drill Dozer not only lost all its gears, but its drills too. But we don't need drills. All we need is one solid Falcon Punch. Time! And with that, Krug goes off crying like a wimp. The little girly man he really is. The Black Diamond is destroyed. We have the 4 Chaos Emeralds collected. Sadly, this is kind of like Sonic 1 where, you know, the first game in the series, they don't get the emerald count correct. So, let it go, guys. Anyways, the yellow gem is gonna stay with the police. We're gonna keep the red gem, and The green and blue, I don't know what we're gonna do with. Well, I do know if we don't take them from off the screen soon, something... Aw, dang it. Well, we have our gem. Our base is still in need of repairs. Hey, our boss Dig Dug, who has either a caterpillar or those are his eyebrows on his head. It totally doesn't match the rest of his hair. But hey, he's good, right? He's not hospitalized anymore. And we got a new trailer. And this is the part of the game where it's like, hey, this is just the beginning. Go back and play the other levels and find all the treasure. But for us, this is the end of the run. Honestly, 2-night team is a pretty solid time, even with all the bad luck in places. It helps that a lot of the other areas went really, really well in terms of my movement, and I actually got some decent luck on some fights. It increases your rank. Getting all the treasures is just a ranking system in this game. For just simply beating the game as it is, your first rank is just called Pickpocket. I'm gonna go ahead and let these credits play out because the music is really good. You know, if I didn't die, I would probably have gotten world record, even though I would not consider it world record. For the sake of the marathon and showing better quality for the stream, I have been playing on emulator, and I typically run the game on the Wii U. That said, I do have something I can show you guys on emulator, though, that I wouldn't be able to show you on the Wii U. Mostly just to how convenient save states make things. So, considering how long these credits can literally go on for, and we don't need to see them all, I'm just going to go ahead and skip to a part where I can actually show you something. Let's see. There we go. I wanted this glitch was found literally 2 days before the marathon. And it's actually very fun. So, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the drill level 3 going left. Let's see. And, oh, I don't know, something weird happens. This weird thing happens. Turns out, if you hold, if you start drilling against the wall, going backwards in the underwater levels, at gear level 3, and mash the left button, the screen locks up. I'm still capable of moving around. But I have no idea what is going on because the screen is locked this way. So, yeah, that's one thing, right? So, there's something that I've been meaning to ask. Oh yeah, I could just do this. I forgot I had this loaded here. Then I tested this as to what might happen if I did the same glitch during a boss fight. Okay, I'm probably gonna take 1 or 2 hits here while I get this set up. What's... Huh? What the... And unfortunately, this is about as far as I got in terms of experimenting with this glitch with what time I had before this marathon. Because when the boss flashes white, the screen never goes away from being white. It's entirely possible to finish this fight, because the game is still going on, but as you can see, I basically freaked out the game's picture. So that's about as far as I've been able to kind of mess with it. There is one I want to test out eventually. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. Actually, let's see what happens when I die. I haven't seen that. I died! Oh, the screen's still white. Okay. What? Whoa. I think I crashed the game. That's fun. I can't do anything. I'm pressing all the buttons. Well, that was fun. I actually like the little art style on the drill dozer because it looks like it was watercolor stylized there. So anyways, guys, that's drill dozer. That's pretty much the only run I'm doing for this marathon, and I'm glad you all stuck around and watched. I really like this game a lot. I'm probably going to continue working on it because I can drop my PB, which is 2 hours, 18 minutes, 30 seconds. So, yeah, thanks everybody. Stick around, donate. Got some great runs coming up. It's all for a good cause. I'm going ahead and cut the stream. And don't worry, folks. It'll be right back.